Yo, what's up, guys? Got a Pokemon X and Y Ubers match here against Kanesakin. So now I'm not going to say what I usually say, is like, go check out his channel because the fucker never uploads. So it'd be pretty much a waste of your time. So anyway, like I said, we got an Ubers match here, and we made the stipulations: no Mega Gengar and no Power Herb Xerneas, because that just makes it not fun. So anyway, looking at the teams, I have the standard lead Ubers Genesect, Assault Vest Yveltal, specially defensive Arceus Fairy, Sub-Seed, Shaymin Sky, defensive Groudon, and a Mewtwo that you will see later on in the game, or you know what it is from that thumbnail. So anyway, let's go and get into this match with that battle cry from Xerneas. So now I'm going to start off with my Genesect, because like I said, it is standard lead, as he's going to lead off with his Dialga, so which is the big Genesect checked. So I'm going to get the attack raise, which is pretty nice, which more than likely tells me that this is a specially defensive Dialga. So expecting the Stealth Rocks, I'm actually going to switch into my Yveltal. However, unfortunately, he does go for the Thunder Wave, which kind of sucks. However, it's not that bad, because this Yveltal is not really meant to be outspeeding everything. It's just really, like I said, Assault Vest, so it just really takes hits well and just destroys shit back, like right there, tanking that Draco Meteor, and does like over 50% to that Dialga. That is just sexy. Now, predicting the switch out, I'm actually going to go for the Oblivion Wing, as he brings in the Darkrai, and that does over 50% right there. That is just wonderful, and I get all that HP back, and that is just awesome. So now he's going to go for the substitute, because I saw that he had the leftovers. More than likely told me that he was a sub Dark Void 2 attacks, or sub Dark Void Nasty Plot Dark Pulse set, which honestly doesn't really work that well anymore. Actually, I don't know. It might even work better now thanks to the Steel nerf. But, fairies. But really the only fairy is Arceus Fairy, but, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so now I'm going to go for keep going for the Oblivion Wings. He's just trying to bank on some Parahacks here so we can get a free sub. However, even if he does, I'm not really that afraid of him, because, like I said, I'm Assault Vest Yveltal. He can't do shit to me. So anyway, so now he's tired of trying to get the Parahaxes, and he can't make a sub anymore, so he's going to switch out into his Palkia, and I'm just going to keep going for the Oblivion Wings here. Now this actually does like really nothing to this Palkia, so I'm kind of thinking that this might be an Assault Vest Palkia as well. So he goes for the Fire Blast. Doesn't really do a lot, but I get the fucking Parahax. He goes for a Thunder, misses, and I get the fucking Parahax. So yeah, as I was trying to go for the Dark Pulse. Now I'm going to switch into my Arceus, because especially defensive Arceus Fairy pretty much is a good check to Palkia, more or less. But he fucking paralyzes me, so that just sucks ass. Now, I'm going to go for the Judgment on the switch, because it hits pretty much everything on the team really fucking hard. However, what do you know? I get fucking paralyzed. So, he's going to go for the Blue Flare, do a shit ton of damage to my specially defensive Arceus Fairy. So that tells me that Reshiram is most definitely choice specs, and I have nothing that wants to switch into that. So, I'm just going to leave my Arceus to die. It was paralyzed. It would have been nice to have around for the Darkrai, but, whatever. So, now I'm going to go into my Genesect. I get the attack raise, and I'm just going to go straight for the U-turn, and then just go ahead and switch back out into my Yveltal. Just kind of half as Death Fodder, half as I'm hoping maybe I can live a Blue Flare and follow up with a Sucker Punch. He does miss, but then I go for a Sucker Punch, and what do you know, get paralyzed again. So, man, Assault Vest Yveltal, you had so much potential to do work in this game. So, I really kind of wanted to predict this switch out here, but, it honestly really wasn't worth it, how big of a threat that Reshiram was. And now, predicting him to maybe go for the Swords Dance, I'm just going to stay in, try to go for the Oblivion Wing, as he just makes the safe play go straight for the Flare Blitz. Now, I know because he didn't set up a Sword Stance, he's not at +2, I know my max HP, max defense Impish Groudon will be able to take the Sun Boosted Flare Blitz, unless he like maybe gets a crit or something stupid, and then just destroy him with a fucking Earthquake. So that's exactly what happens. Actually, I don't know. Crit might not have even have helped him there because, you know, it's no longer 2 times, it's only 1.5. So even if he had crit me, I still think Groudon actually might have been able to live that. So yeah, now he's going to go into his Reshiram, and he actually goes for the Blue Flare here. Honestly, he really had no reason not just to go for the Draco Meteor. If I was assuming that he was Choice Specs, like, still nothing would really fucking take that. Not even my Genesect. And I just click Stealth Rocks. Like, I could have just easily clicked Earthquake, but like I said, I was expecting just to die, and yeah, so I just click Stealth Rocks. Honestly, though, they don't really end up mattering too much. Now, I'm going to go for the, back into my Genesect, get an attack raise, and go for the U-turn. I was pretty confident that would kill, knowing how much it did last time, so that's pretty good for me. And that big threat is gone. Now, I'm going to switch out into Apocalypse, my Mewtwo. And, yeah, so now he's going to go into his Palkia, thinking that he can take on my Mewtwo. You think you can take on my Mewtwo? Well, motherfucker, I am Mega Mewtwo X! Fuck yeah, so Mega Mewtwo X, I hate its design. It just looks so fucking stupid. But, god damn is this thing powerful. As I go for the Stab Drain Punch, and then fortunately he lives and gets off a Sun-boosted Fire Blast. That just sucks. Like, just a little sliver of fucking HP, and he lives on it. And, yeah, so Palkia goes down, and now he's going to bring in his Groudon. If I had been able to kill the Palkia, I would have been much more comfortable staying in here with my Mewtwo and just going for like Drain Punches and Ice Punches. But I'm actually going to make the switch out and go into my Shaymin. It is the most expendable thing on my team. It would be really nice for this Groudon, but I'm still kind of confident that my Genesect and my Mewtwo will easily be able to win me out this game. So he's actually gonna Dragon Tail me out into my Genesect, and I'm just gonna go straight for the U-turn because the Ice Beam will not kill at this range. As I'm gonna go again back into my Shaymin. He does end up predicting this, but he misses a Stone Edge. But again, like I said, I'm pretty confident that my Mewtwo would have been able to take this thing on. Groudon doesn't really have any reliable form of recovery, and with the combination of Drain Punch and Ice Punch, I was very confident that I would have been able to tank any hit from this thing. Even if he did Dragon Tail me out into Genesect, I would have just been able to Ice Beam. And yeah, that would have been nice. Even if the Dialga came in, might have been able to get 2-hit KO'd. So now I take out the Groudon. Now because I'm a douchebag, instead of going for the Leech Seed or the Air Slash or the Seed Flare, I'm actually gonna go for a substitute as he Thunder Waves. So now I'm going to go for the Leech Seed on the Dialga here, as he's just going to break my sub with the Fire Blast, which is perfectly fine because Shaymin, you know, I love Shaymin. I love Skymin. It's such a good Pokemon, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna keep get all that health back because Dialga's a bulky fat ass and he has a lot of HP, so that's really nice. And just to rub some salt in the wound, I'm gonna go for the Air Slash, get a fucking flinch, because yeah, Shaymin just feels like being a dick today, you know? So yeah, sometimes he's not really up to it, but just today he was just really feeling the douchebagness, I guess. So now Dark Ray's gonna come in here. He's actually gonna live the Stealth Rock entry, which is very surprising to me actually. And again, we're sticking with the douchebag motif, and I'm going to kill him with the Leech Seed. So yeah, and he's going to be able to put me to sleep with the Dark Void, but I'm going to be able to kill him with the Leech Seed. And that leads me to today's question of the day. What is your favorite move animation you've seen so far in Pokemon X and Y? I really have a lot of them. Like Draco Meteor probably takes its cake as my #1 favorite because it just looks so fucking powerful. But you got like Dark Void, You got Blue Flare looks sexy as hell. Side Strike looks pretty cool. There's just a ton of moves that just looks amazing. Fucking Seed Flare is just like explosion, but green and leaves everywhere, and it's just awesome. But yeah, so just leave comment section below what you think your favorite move animation you've seen so far in X and Y is. So anyway, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Like, comment, sub, all that good shit. I love you all, and deuces.